For some strange reason, yes, some of this it's like it's tied up in there. We gonna figure it out. We gonna get through it. Green tower. Wow, yes, and really. I forgot what I said. At the end of the day, we might as well start doing this stuff all together, family. Whether you like it or not, we're family. Yeah, we definitely family now. You say, why can't? Yeah, there we go. That should be a little bit better. A little bit better. There we go. Oh, sorry, y'all. Well, I'll say what first. I wanted it to be a little bit more. Excuse static. Excuse the static. It's coming. It's coming from, wow, flipping somewhere. But relax. Warrior. Yeah. Some chips. Illicit chips. Let's see. Let's suggest and let's suggest. Wait a minute. That was my fault the whole time. What is it to you? Oh my God. You know. You know, this is one of the first times when I was able to was slipping out there into this bothering me stuff. Really? that was always. He say, that was a trap. You know, it's so funny.
Resistance is irrational.
What's so funny is that, like, people are looking to be entertained, but I'm looking to find people that I can create with, that I can build with. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just sitting here, bro. You got a multi-million-dollar situation. This is the whole thing that I see on the internet and with people. A little bit, even myself. But we are not. You know, it's unmuted. It has no sound. You see what? Everything is good. Oh shit. That's the one that is what he said. Now, how about actually muting that? You know what I'm saying? Like that probably could be a short fix. You know what I'm saying? To somebody I don't know. You know, but in the meantime, we ain't gonna get too much caught up on that. But let me go ahead and share the stream. Cream gets the money. Dollar bill, yo. Oh, shit. Just you wait until I get my hands on you.
Oh my God!
$multi-million situation in front of you, but you are not taking advantage of it. And sad to say, it's affecting not just you, but me as well. The reason why this affects me is because I need you, and you need me. Alright. Let's try this. please, the links in the comment here. You see, let's join the link to the stream. You see, the link to the stream. You see, to the stream. The link to the stream. Back here. Let's go here again. Let me see. I'm trying to think like where do I go? I'm trying to think where do I go? That. Close it wrong. Close it wrong. Let's do this. What's that sharing? Let's do it right here. What's that sharing? Let's do it right here. What's that sharing? Alright, bro, we definitely about to tap into this right here, but let me go ahead and share the stream and send the way that need to share it. Definitely want to talk about this, you know what I'm saying, but let me get to a different place. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I need backup.
Like right now, yes, sir. It's like we
Carnival, yeah, there's something. What? And we terminal, yeah, and something. What is it? Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is crazy.
Resistance is irrational.
Oh, so silly. Oh, goodness. Let me see. I share the stream, y'all. So silly. That's cool. Shit. Oh, God. Then we do need to add some more. Oh, love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Study finds that being broke is more harmful to your heart than high sugar or
cholesterol. I mean, think about it though. Like, if it is said that study finds that being broke is more harmful to your heart than high sugar or cholesterol. I want to read more into this. I want to read more into this. Oh, yeah. Was his research in the social cardiology shows that being broke sets off a 10 reactions in the body that directly damages the heart. Constant blood stress keeps cortisol high, traps the body in fight or flight. Fight is of sleep, raises blood pressure, stiffens arteries, and fuels inflammation, all major causes of heart disease. Some studies suggest that long-term financial strain carries a higher risk of heart attack and strokes than poor diet or high cholesterol. Along with the brain feels unsafe, the heart takes the hit. Being broke isn't just emotionally heavy, it's biologically harmful, quietly reshaping harmful hormones, blood vessels, and metabolism in ways that wears down the cardiovascular system over time, y'all. This right here, and again, this right here, you know what I'm saying, is like for real, bro. Let me get a little bit, you know what I'm saying, clear with this right here. I think I wanna dig a little bit deeper into this conversation because I feel like this hits home for me. Listen, everything that is said in these first few lines right here. Research in social cardiology shows that being broke sets off a chain reaction in the body that directly damages the heart. Constant money stress keeps cortisol high, traps the body in fight or flight, disrupts sleep, raises blood pressure, stiffens arteries, and fuels inflammation, all major causes of heart disease. Some studies even suggest that long-term financial strain carries a higher risk of heart attack and strokes than poor diet or even high cholesterol alone. Y'all, look at y'all. Look, the information is out there. I'm really not going to laugh. I'm not trying to be funny about the situation because a lot of us, man, is suffering through this. You know, we are under attack. We are going through
strains. We are going through some mishaps. We are going through, our body is in fight or flight because of the financial strain, the disorder of not being able to have certain levels of financial comfortability attributed to us. And listen, the key thing behind some of this, you know what I mean? This is what's key behind some of this, you know. Let's zoom in. So I want you guys to see this right here, because I feel like, you know, I don't want you guys to think that this is just me. I'm just like, you know, being on some extra funny stuff right now, because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm been dead serious, you know what I'm saying? You know, that research in social cardiology shows that being broke sets off a chain of reactions in the body that directly damages the heart. Constant money stress keeps cortisol high, traps the body in fight or flight, disrupts sleeps, raises blood pressure, stiffens arteries, and fuels inflammation. All major causes of heart disease. Some studies even suggest that long-term financial strain carries a higher risk of heart attacks and strokes than poor diet or cholesterol alone, y'all. This is serious, you feel me? Like, the reason I say that I'm sharing this, like, I'm not even being funny, I'm not even laughing about this situation, is that sometimes I'll be up. I know goodness well, you know what I'm saying? When finances ain't right, things ain't going, I can't sleep. I'm stressed out, and I feel it directly, you know, picking at, you know what I'm saying, you know, my heart. So we got to be careful. I mean, it ain't just, you know, poor dieting. This is like literally, you know what I mean, being broke, you know, suffering, you know what I'm saying, from certain, you know, financial things, you know what I mean, that is needed. But the key thing is this, you know what I'm saying, I've been talking about this and I've been thinking about this a lot, you know what I'm saying, and it finally hit home, you know what I mean, that 50 Cent, that get rich or die trying, sometimes it's a mental thing, you know what I mean, sometimes when you just sit back there and you are broke, you are up under some financial distress, and you're not doing anything to help assist and to advance you in any situation, that's what's causing more of the heartache. That's what's causing more of the pain. That's what's causing more of the disruption and the stress up on your body. But when you are starting to actively do things, this is going to release, you know, some of them, your metabolism, you know what I'm saying, you know, will start, you know, to change, and, you know, in ways where it's not going to really wear down the cardiovascular, you know, system over time. This is what's, you know, important. I feel like, you know, the information is out there. Like I said, look at it. Y'all know, you know what I mean, we definitely, you know what I'm saying, we sticking to the algorithm. I ain't let go, you know what I'm saying, other algorithm. I think this is very, you know, important. You know, for me, this is just, you know, a way that I like to do it. And it's out here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we going through this together. So, you know what I mean, if you are feeling like there is some strains and some stress, you know what I'm saying, up on your body, and you going through things, and it's not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not laughing, I'm being serious. You need to start doing something, you know what I mean, to really start trying to change it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. All that you can pretty much do, but don't run yourself into a wreck and run yourself to the hospital. You know what I mean? I'm talking about doing things, making baby steps, you know what I'm saying? To, you know, developing, you know what I'm saying, bigger plans. And I hate to say it, you feel me? It's saying, you know, you can't get comfortable in certain situations, saying you gotta be, you know, striving. I mean, I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, you know, being rich and being, you know, wealthy and living, you know what I'm saying, you know, luxurious, and lavish living. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just literally being able to financially secure and, you know, attain natural, normal necessities, you know what I'm saying, that is, you know, needed, you know, through, you know, finance. Because if not, you know, the information is right here. We can read it again. So you can see that it's it's right here. Research in social cardiology shows that being broke sets off a chain reaction in the body, directly damages the heart. You know, constant money stress that keeps cortisol high, traps the body in fight or flight. You know what I'm saying? Your body's in fight or flight. You know, man, I'm not laughing. I'm saying, you know, because look at, as I do talk about, you know what I mean, you know, the Blessemlord platform, there's another catch behind a lot of this, you know, that I am, you know, putting together to, as far as working together to be able to find certain communities to help, make some, listen, if it could be just that extra $200, $300, $400, $600 a month. You get what I'm trying to say? Working together, doing certain things, you feel me? Getting up out of that place of being comfortable and thinking about and letting things weigh up on you so heavy to where you are not being able to make these changes to where, yes, now you're starting to deal with it's pricking at your heart, man. You're starting to have, more creating more physical damage, to yourself. We got to be careful. This is what the study is saying. Study finds that being broke is more harmful to your heart than high sugar cholesterol. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, shoot. It could be just some little things, you feel me? And that's what I'm saying. I'm big up on it, man. People are against AI and, these new, AI tools and technology in ways, that there is, you feel me? Like people be saying that it could be things that you can just do, just reviewing. You're scrolling Facebook anyway. You're scrolling YouTube anyway. You're scrolling Instagram anyway. You know what I'm saying? Do it in a way, to where you can start. Even if it's making an extra $15, $20 a day, man, it will add up. And I feel like, we not reaching out and looking at things, to these resources, things that can actually, help us in, some of these aspects. On my page, it's what you're going to see. My page is fully, because this is what I'm into. This is what I'll be looking into, all day. You know what I'm saying? So when we are, going through the algorithm and things like that, this is what you're going to see, on my page, because these are things that I'm looking into, to be resourceful. You know what I'm saying? You see right there, school, you know what I mean? So, school's another one. School, I've been, in a little bent up shape, you know what I mean? With school. But at the same time, I also am knowing, like I say, speaking about, the Blessemlord platform, the Potion Society, to where I'm not counseling out anybody, using everything as resources, as engines that can help, jail a lot of things, together. You know what I'm saying? Each one to each one, using everything's all avenues, of revenue and things can come, as a networking engine, for you. It's very, 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 very important. What is this? I like to speak on behalf of our unhoused community here in San Diego and honor the meaningful collaboration we share with Shirley through the homeless, nonprofit and organizations, sometimes it's in the coaching society of the Blessemlord platform. Here we go again, bringing it back up. There are things that, yes, as we are, but we talk about this on the Blessemlord platform. You have to, let me put it in my comments so y'all can go in there. These are things that, if you're interested, I'm telling you how to start up some of these nonprofit and organizations. How to start up, some of these different, teams and things that you can do to network. Number one, first of all, is having a heart to help people. You know what I'm saying? Because as you begin to help people, you start seeing that you're actually helping yourself in the process. But you have to find something that you're really good at, something that you really like. It's just what we coming to, man. It's just what we coming to, man. Shout out to 9Kill, man. 9Kill be up on there, man, all day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Man, I'm thinking he AI. I'm thinking he a robot. I don't know how I see somebody, man, who's streaming and doing what they do all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? It be all day, every day. 9Kill is on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, here it is again, the school platform. Shoot, I got a school account. You know what I'm saying? Let's open up my school account while we at it. You know what I'm saying? Let's open up my school account while we at it. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all how school works. A lot of y'all don't know how school works. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you, you know what I'm saying, right now how school works. You know what I'm saying? We not counseling out nothing. We're utilizing everything. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is get you a piece of internet real estate. You know what I'm saying? Where you have your own place. You know, or be a part of a strong community to where things is working for you. Like I said, hey, y'all see the number on the screen. Let's go ahead and get to it so y'all can know, man. Live caller, tap in. My number, my line is open. see it up on the screen, before you get back to the school, the live caller tap in 619-509-4013. I am taking, what I'm saying, applications. I am taking, constellations of starting to see, if you're a perfect fit, for the steward house, what I'm saying? If you're a perfect fit for the steward house. So that way we can start, networking and, branding things, together in that aspect. But let's go ahead and look into, this school account so y'all can see, how this works. I'm saying? I know a lot of you guys is interested. So this is my school account. I do have, this to show you guys, how this works. Some of y'all ain't never been up in here. You got communities, classrooms, members. We go more into mines, I haven't too much that too much. I ain't got, the classroom, but this is what, mine is about. I'm saying? Welcome to, the RBT, because I am into behavior. And one of the things that I'm starting in my school, community on, my platform is registered behavior technician culture, being, a culturized society, of RBT, who assists in the independence of, people with autism. I'm also into gaming, what I'm saying? So that's what, RBT culture, ethics, and gaming. That's what, I'm personally, doing right here. Just interviews, 2-minute intro videos, what I'm saying? Cover page, things you got to do on the school account. And then you go in here. Let me show you guys how to pretty much, how we can see, I ain't too fond of it, but, you kind of, it's like, with the feed, you read, you know what I'm saying? So it's right here, this page right here is showing you how to start, actually, formulating communities, things that's working, on the school platform, things that, people are learning, how to engage, schoolers and stuff like that. These are things, that is, taking place right here. So, if you read these one right here is live typing, absolutely love the idea. 10 true regulars that was shared on school news for 41. It made so much sense to me. And immediately I started looking at my community. Again, I'm trying to say, which is actually, interesting, So, this is exactly what the Blessemlord, platform, do the 10 school regulars. Yes. That's one thing that I see that, over the last few days, that they're getting off to, which I'm laughing because it's like, hey man, look like they might be trying to get my little weird, what I'm saying? It might be taking, but at the same time, this is what I'm sharing with you guys. It's so much real estate, internet real estate. Man, don't think, what I'm saying, that you can haul everything. It's enough, man. Listen, when you talk about your community, when you talk about your space, what I'm saying, internet real estate, it's enough for everybody. So don't ever get to that place of thinking, that's definitely for me. Oh, I have to do this right now. You say, because somebody's going to steal my idea. Somebody's going to do this. No, it's enough for everybody if you're working together especially if you have a good, strong, if you got a strong community, you know what I'm saying? If you got a strong team, you got a strong, coaching platform, trust me. Hey, listen, it's gonna work. So you don't have to be scared, you know what I'm saying, but one of the key things is do your due diligence. When you are starting up a business, when you are, starting to, do your due diligence, make sure that you're going through all the proper procedures and protocols, to where you can protect your creative, what is it called? Your intellectual property, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're protecting, your intellectual property, you know what I'm saying? So when you do have these ideas and you are branding and you're putting out there, but that's what, you will come to the classroom, you said to a school classroom, especially talking to me. And then those are things that I'm sharing, teaching, how, to do these type of things, you know what I'm saying? Let's get back to Facebook, get back here. Cause like I said, I'm just, but I'm just sharing, with all these different, aspects. I don't care if you know what I'm talking about. I'm joking. This dude right here, he He hilarious. You know, what is he talking about? Wow, what is he? What are you talking about? Oh, I can't hear nothing. Is my thing on? Oh, I can't hear nothing. Okay, so somewhere y'all, my sound ain't that right. I'm pretty sure y'all probably can hear the sound, but for some reason I can't hear it, and I need to channel the sound to me real quick so I can hear it. Alright, you know, these are awesome things that I'm teaching you from me on how to be able to navigate and hold a good, strong stream. It is key. You guys need to know how to do this, especially if you are looking to doing things in the streaming aspect of stuff. You know, you definitely need to know how to do these things and what's going to work for you, what's not going to work for you. I know you guys can hear this. Let me see. I know y'all can hear it, but for some reason, I can't hear it. Hear it, but yeah. I know y'all can hear it. Lord, I know y'all can hear it, but you know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I mean? But you know, like I said, it's easy. It's just so much, you feel me, that I want to do. But hey, look here, why not? While we at it, man, let's go ahead and let's open up the Blessemlord platform. Why not? Why not open up the Blessemlord platform? Like, duh, of course. You know what I'm saying? Blessemlord online, y'all see, you know, I do, you know, the Blessemlord platform. We do have our own domain. You know what I'm saying? This is how it looked like. If a lot of you guys have not had an opportunity to look at the page, you know what I'm saying, you know, this is how the page look. You know what I mean? Build houses, build family, build relationship, build practice, you know, ethically, you know what I'm saying? Protect the knowledge, discipline, structure, growth, the unity, integrity, and consistency. You know what I mean? You know, into the platform. You know what I mean? You know, yes. Building houses, gathering families. Hey, listen, at the same time, you said y'all know I'm a gamer, a lot of different stuff. So this is why, you know, a lot of it is made to have these challenges to keep up, you know, engagement on the platform, man. It's you guys, and look it. And I'm getting to a point, you know what I mean, like right now, I want you guys to understand. Listen, I might do first 99 people. Man, especially look at y'all got 10 people, behind 10 people, because you need 10 people to have a house. You got the first 99 people, you know what I mean, you know, there are 10 people that's ready to join in. Hey, listen, hey, I'm passing out, you know what I mean, your first like house for free. You know what I'm saying? And let me show you what it look like when we do enter into the platform. You know what I'm saying? When we sign in, let me show you what it look like when we do sign in. Man, it's a cool place. You know what I'm saying? It is a cool place, man. While we got it, it's a cool place. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool place, y'all. It's a cool place, man. You know, I love it. You know what I'm saying? The one shot, you know what I'm saying? The one shot, you know, the block, you know what I'm saying? This is a cool thing, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got the gamer house, you know. You got the globe house. I am the steward, you know what I'm saying, you know, of the house. So, you know, right now, I ain't got no members. Right now, this platform, it is quiet. But once traffic began to start rolling in into this thing, right here, these are like your vision board right here. This is like what your house is structured upon. This is what your house is about. This is what your coaching practice is about. I mean, so, this is what you would want to show. You're saying on mine, this is what I'm showing because, it's the whole internet, real estate platform thing, the coaching society to where, people are working together. So you're overseeing certain things to where, collectively working as a community, working as a networking system, a networking platform. Yes, this is the Globe House. So you can, see, the vision from here. But of course, everybody else's vision, it'll look different. So the gamer house, you got the gamer house. Maybe you're into gaming. So, you might be specifically, coaching a certain game. So this say it's Fortnite. So, yours might say Fortnite. So when people come in, they'll see, okay, boom, I see for Fortnite right here. I'm interested. Okay, let me go see what this house is about. Let me look up in there. So when you go into the house, look at, there's things that you have to do. So the gamer, every house has rules. Every house, holds secrets. This is what the key thing, about it. So when you're engaging, into different houses, people have different houses that have different secrets. They have different coaching practices, and to be able to unlock some of these coaching practices, some of these coaching secrets, to be able to understand some of their plays. Yeah, this is how the networking system works. Once you're established as actually having a house, this is what's important. So you got to become established, becoming a house owner, so the gamer house, this is like some of the rules we go into it, skills grow where discipline lives, no shortcut, no exploits, skills grow, where discipline is. Let's go into, let me see, clearance levels, meetings. Yeah, right here, you get everything, one-on-one meetings and stuff like that you can, do to, as you're establishing, some of the plays and how your household is ran. You might have to have a consultation, with somebody to where, you're giving them direct, plays. You're giving them direct information on, a specific topic. Let's go into mines though, because I think it'd be easier, to go more into mine. So let's go back into, so I guess, my house is going to my house. Let's see, what my house is actually is, what they look like. Okay, so I only got one house. You know what I mean? Well, I got real premium content. Let's go to my house and see. Let me see. The seasonal reset. I think I was talking about that a little bit earlier. Reset always is to intentionally recommit between seasons. This clears your seasonal participation stats and titles, preparing you for the next season with the clean slate. So therefore, like I said, being that everything is seasonal, everything is operational, to season. So, the house that might win some of the goals, some of the challenges in one season, may not be the house, who's in the next season winning, some of the challenges. And then, I think right now, as I am going to kind of like hear this, I think that there should be, especially to keep some intrigue, to keep, the reinforcement and the engagement high, with the houses, structuring as, for traffic began to, flow through the Blessemlord coaching practice, the Blessemlord the Blessemlord coaching practice, the Blessemlord. It's a word that I'm thinking about. I'm like, hey, I be careful, words that you're using, but to keep, that engagement high, I'm thinking that, maybe, well, I ain't gonna put that out there, I don't want to expose it, because I'm, excited. So I'm, actually putting this together. I don't want to, expose it. I think, once, the traffic and, start, coming, then we'll start, breaking off into these things together. But like I said, hey, I need you, you need me. We have to be going through these things, just working together. Hey, look it, I'm seeing, hey, right now, right now, the comments. Let's talk about the comments, man. Let's talk about the comments. Well, you know what I'm saying? Here's what I'm thinking right here. I think I shared, mine's the comments, right here, reflection. A lot of things is just quiet, but it's definitely, I guess I've been in a little pub. My mama told me I'm I'm just talking. I mean, so it's necessarily it's not like a normal feed, you know, but it is a place where you meet and you come intentionally, you know, and you post. You could talk about, I mean, what your house is about. It could be like a recruiting space that you come to. I mean, you give information what your house is about. You can give, you know, invitation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's like a feed, but it's not. It's the difference, you know, between this platform, this app, and a lot of other apps is that this is a quiet app. You know what I mean? This is, you know, here where you're intentionally, you know, you're constructing and you're building, you know, so you're working together, you know, under a more concentrated, you know, way, you know, of doing so, where things is not really, you know, just, you know, noisy. I mean, it's built intentionally, you know, with structure to, you know, have a certain, you know, purpose to, you know, be more focus driven. You know, that's the comments, you know, the block. I love, you know what I'm saying? The block, you know, how, you know, we talk about certain things, you know, core principles, silence over noise. You know what I mean? Church happens where protect the space, you know, no public flexing, you know, no weakened positions, you know, teams of 10. It is so important. You know what I mean? The teams of 10, you know, steward metrics and stuff like that. Protected knowledge. It's have somebody say, I hope my voice ain't, oh, so silly. Come on, let's get to it. I ain't gonna bore. I'm not gonna say bore, but I don't wanna you know, over, you know, talk and, you know, into this when there's a lot of things, you know, that the Blessemlord, you know, stream, you know, have, you know, going on. So, you know, to pretty much liven this thing up, you know, we gonna go, you know, into, oh my God, Suno Glow, some of this music, you feel me, that you know, that I've been putting down and been working at, you know, yeah, and I'll be happy, you know what I'm saying, you know, to share this, you know, and we can stay
Together.
completed together. Is that? I said, is that? Yes, it is affirmative, man. You know, and I want you to understand this too. This is key.
Resistance is irrational.
Let's get to it, man. Let's go ahead and start lighting this thing up, man.
Just you wait until I get my hands on you. Hey, you know what that means, right? Once I get my hands on you, baby. Once I get my hands on you. Oh man, I don't even know I've been talking in that voice the whole time. Which is cool. I'm glad we've been in that voice right there. At least I know it's been kind of interesting, you know what I'm saying? So
you know what I'm saying? So we next minute I'll have the all right. Let's get to some of this music and y'all already, you know, in the house kind of orgy. We wanna play. Or we wanna play the game, you saying? You wanna let me know what y'all wanna do. Let me dig back into I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little angry right now because the whole time I didn't know that my voice was like that the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Cause I should have been a little bit more turned up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it should have been a little different with me right there. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna play, I'm ready to play, baby. DJ. You know what I'm saying? That's what I come to do, and I already know.
I need backup.
I don't need.
I need backup.
Oh, I said I don't need no Anyway, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of games being played around. So silly. Yeah. Let's get some of this music, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely out there. Anyway, we can't build this together. Come on, man. Tap in, baby. I think we should turn on to
Blessemlord. Yeah. River Doja. Say it right. Glow. I'm calling my general. Still official in the game. Calling my generals. Pillow talk won't make a change. Put the cake on my birthday. Blow the candle. Part general's eyes open. See the scandal. Calling my generals. Still official in the lane. Press they have it, but I stand in tune. Set some Lord time and plan already stamp. Amen. Remember no blow the veins. Don't think I can't handle these tools, I'm blessed. Escalating long range, still pass the test. Faith, pain, shake decisions, conscious on guard. 24 every.
my fall.
Blessemlord. River Doja. Say it right. Glow.
Stand ready.
Yeah. River Doja. Say it right. Glow. I'm calling my generals. Still official in the game. Calling my generals. Pillow talk won't make me change. Put the cake on my birthday. Blow the candle. Pop generals, eyes open. See the scandal. Calling my generals. Still official in the lane. Long range vision. Press they have it, but I stand in tune. Set some Lord time and plan already stamp. Amen. Reverend Doja steady. Blow the veins. Don't think I can't handle these tools, I'm blessed. Escalating long range, still pass the test. Faith, pain, shake decisions, conscious on guard. 24 every day, stay sharp. Tomorrow promise today, I stay clean. Grace come gentle with a pure heart dream. Respect to the elders, make me higher. Life over money, truth over desire. Look, I'm giving it back. What good is knowledge if you drift off track? Think back, church steps, lessons learned. Easy roads burn, truth return. Streets teach code, keep holes in the heart. That's why I call my generals from the start. Listen, calling my generals. Let's get official in the game. They Blessemlord cover me, never out of frame. Ghetto moving patient, not late. Look, blow posture, steady pose. Clear perception now, see the trick play. False down, false press and be prayed. Feed disbelief, I rise to my feet.
I gotta do some homework real quick. I see what's going on. I see what's going on.
Heart check daily, answer the Lord. Perfectly made, no flaw in design. Sometimes fall out of line, brace realign. I've been there, club, fog in the mind.
Come on, let's get right. I know exactly what's going on, man. Let's go. Don't call it my. Come on.
House of God, unity. Yeah, but kingdoms fall when truth so down. Who really weigh the crown? From nations to nations, signal broadcast.
It got me stuck. It like it took a picture. But Logic right, so that's good. So let me get Logic left real quick.
Content, secure, thunder and spirit, like men's sight power. Blue photo ribbon, leaving night.
I'm about to do a little bit of technical work real quick. A little bit of technical work.
Blessemlord.
Man, I'll be,
Stand ready.
man, cut that camera on so we can
Still official
go
in
on.
the game. Staying firm. Calling my generals. Pillar talk won't make change. Stay sharp. Cut the cake on my birthday. Blow the candle. No fear. Heart generous. Eyes open. See the standard. Eyes open. Calling my generals. Still official in the lane. Still here. Still here. Long range vision. Pressure heavy. But I stand 10 toes. Blessemlord timing. Plan already stand. Amen. Ghetto J steady. Globe advance. Yeah. Don't think I can't handle these tools, I'm blessed. Escalating long range, still press the pain.
Hey, man. Hey.
24 every day, stay sharp. Tomorrow promise, today I stay clean. Grace come gentle with a pure heart dream. Respect to the elders, raise me higher. Life over money, truth over with desire.
All right, we good. Let's get to
I'm
it.
giving it back. What good is knowledge if you drift off track? Think back, church step, lessons
Now I
learned.
fix this real quick, man.
Streets teach code,
Fix this real quick.
That's why I call my jitter from the start. Listen.
Call him my general.
Still official in the gang.
I got like
Never out of frame.
I did something. Oh my God.
Low posture, steady. Clear perception now, see the trick plays. False shine, false press, empty prey. Feed disbelief, I rise to my feet. Solid food offer, the skill.
That ain't right.
Brain up, right, strong man.
That is not
Answer the Lord.
right.
No flow in design. Sometimes fall.
Stop it.
Increase, realign. I've been there. Club, fog in the mind.
Come on, boy.
Advanced school, sacrifice, not glow. Peace like.
Oh, it be stuff like this that be seeing me on. Oh my God, you know what? Oh, watch this. I'm about to delete this. Watch this. I'ma just delete it. Well, I should. I'ma just delete it and then add it back. You know what I'm saying? Right now,
Sing a broadcast, worldwide, turn the dials, word cut fast, renovation, sharp and core, refined.
what's happening? No.
No indie here, serving tick. If you don't like me, I'm content. Secure.
And Sandia. Whoa, low.
Let's get to it. Wow.
You hear them tweaked out sounds, them voices for sure. You know what that glow brings. Sandia, whoa. Hear me, Sandia. Supercharge my city, Sandia, whoa. King Town, let it show, man. Whoa. You hear me? Hear me? Sandia, whoa. You hear them tweaked out sounds, them voices for sure. You know what that glow brings. Sandia, whoa. You hear me? Sandia. Supercharge my city, Sandia, whoa. Sandia, King Town, let it glow, man. Whoa. You hear me? I walk with composure, no panic or stride. City feel the shift when the vision aligns. Voices in the air, but I filter the sound. Only hear the call when the spirit calm down. Blueprints in my mind, I ain't moving by fear. Elevation code and make it crystal clear. They thought it was luck, thought it came too fast. Now it's prayer plus work plus learning the past. Supercharge the blood, let the roots go deep. What you water in secret, what the daylight keeps. Signing oh, buzzing, timing exact. King of motion in the city, better read the facts. I don't rush the crown, I respect the pace. Favorite hit different when they rap in grace. When they hear that sound, they gon' know it's real. Move quiet, but the city can feel. Whoa.
Hey.
Supercharge my city,
I let it.
whoa. King Town, let it glow, man. Go. I see cities change when the mindset shift. One righteous move make the whole block lift. Not chasing applause, I'm building the base. Well, that's the longest move, slow with faith. They tweaking off trends, I'm grounded in truth. Different type of.
All right, bro. I did something. Let me see. See, now I'll be hating that I be doing this, and then I'll be having a real good stream. Everything be perfect, but I got like this mental condition, and things have to be a certain way. And if things is not a certain way, it sends me into some crazy
behaviors. So now I gotta work on this, man. It's all good, you know. I ain't got too much going on. Dang it, How about there? Fuck, me start something quick. I need that.
A wave, you can hear it in the groove, feel it.
There we go. Alright, so we do that. We good.
Sandia, glow from the coast
There we
to the
go.
land, but I move a restraint, still firm in the plan. Every voice not for you, gotta know what to mute. Some doors stay shut, just protecting you. King time now, I ain't forcing the throne. When it's God appointed, it'll arrive on its own. Whoa, supercharged faith, let the city get hope. I don't send a message, I deliver it whole. When the lights go dim, they gon' say that.
No, I'll be moving this right now. Watch. I'll be moving this. I'll be moving that. I just don't like it, bro. I'll be moving that too, bro. I'll be moving it. feel like this is like, you know, I wouldn't do nothing. Damn. Let's just do this. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna do that little, Guess what you do this? I wouldn't do nothing. You're not comfortable with. If there's nothing like that, enjoy. This is such a genius, especially from this point on, but you do it. It makes me feel productive. To the mental health of everything that is
like, don't do because like it may feel good in that moment and I'm trying to prove something. Like, it's nothing to prove there, like especially to a person that how can I say this to y'all? You know what I'm saying? You know, because I have to be like saying this to oops. If it's not broke, you know what I'm saying? It's completely shattered. And if you're trying to put that much work into making something work, in the long run, it's gonna work. So much easier, but the thing is this is what I feel. I feel like this is what I genuinely feel. I genuinely feel like people can love and care. Let me get a little bit more clear.
I want this to be completely understood, and I need to take out my take out that real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right, so look at this is what I feel. You know what I mean? Genuinely, just completely, being transparent. You know what I'm saying, to the situation. Like, well, how does he know? What does he do? Because I ain't never said nothing. Listen, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? You're dealing with somebody, you know what I mean, who walks in the light, you know what I mean, truly, genuinely, for a reason. And I desire those things that I, pray about, you know what I mean, because I don't like, cunningness and craftiness and deception, to be around me. And that's why I say, that's where I feel like off top, it's broken. You get what I'm trying to say at both aspects, So when you look at it from a place of now partnership, that's the place where I feel like, people can come together in partnership. I'm not saying business. I'm not saying a financial agreement. I'm saying in partnership. And if that's not understood and that's not respected and that's not the operation of everything, I mean, because what's trying to be built, it's nothing to be rekindled. It's nothing that was ever a thing. It's just trying to create and try to build. Yeah, I believe it's a lot of opportunity and a lot of room, there. But the thing is, like I said, I'm just being open, I'm being transparent. If your end goal is to have a healthy and a successful, I wish, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I would consider them things because, like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's get back to, you know what I mean, the partnership. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to, you know, that right there. What's the common interest? You get what I'm trying to say? The partnership, you know what I mean? What's the common interest in this situation to where we're partnering up about something? What's the common goal? You get what I'm trying to say? That's the key thing. I mean, you know, so I feel like, you know, if we look at things and it's like, okay, well, let's be, you know, respectful. Let's be attentive in this situation to see, you know, and get, you know, clarity and maybe a little bit of direction in the situation of what potentially could be. Okay, so now let's look at it. I kind of like it. But you know, it's this wedge here. That right there. Let's say this, and I think I want to escalate the conversation to this place. If that was a situation of, you know, this, you know, kind of like, no, okay, let's look at this like, hey, and I'm excluding, being intentional to remove certain words because it's like you say, you know, what's understood doesn't necessarily need to be explained at that level of things. Let's be honest. I don't think that's that. I don't see the potential of that actually being that. You know, it's like, oh no, this would be a deal because I'm, you know, trying to, you know, fill in the blanks, you know, and of course, you know, be creative and, you know, have this discussion. Then this would be, you know, that. You know what I'm saying? If that was that, then, you know, it would be, but that's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not that. And, well, you know, I'm trying, I'm liking, I want, and who wants to set who up for failure? You know what I'm saying? You know, the trying, like things that don't take that much work to be that. You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I mean? You know, and I think, you know, a lot of times, you know, people will want to, you know, revert and angle things, you know, personally, like, it's a sacred thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what that, like, genuinely, like, that's a sacred thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people don't know, you know what I mean? But like I'm saying, like, you know, this is things that is full well known, talked about, can be explained, you know what I'm saying? You know, as far as in this house right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we started talking about, you know, what's going on in this house. You know what I'm saying? In this house here. This house right here. You talk about this house. This house right here. Come on. This house. This house right here. Come on, this house. You know what I'm saying? This house right here. So think about it. This house exists to bring people together who are serious about building something real not just online presence, but structure, teams, and long-term direction. We use Blessemlord as digital real estate to organize vision, align skills, and collaborate intentionally across platforms and industries. This house is a working environment where growth, accountability, and mutual respect comes before noise or clout. You get what I'm trying to say? So when you start, looking at this house right here, this house right here, what's going on right here? Like I say, every house has rules, every house has order. Let's look at, let me see, going to there. I'm going to, let me just see something. Let's see, where is my house? Oh, because I'm the house owner, so you would have to look. It's like knocking on the door to be able to see that. You know what I'm saying?